I played Plants vs. Zombies when it first came out back in 2009, and at the time I had never played anything like it. I was totally hooked from the start, and I think it was my first exposure to the tower defense genre. More than 15 years later, they have remastered the original with Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. Let's find out if it's worth your time and money, or if you should just stick with the original. As a remaster, Replanted shines most in its presentation. The visuals have been noticeably cleaned up, with sharper textures and a higher overall level of polish that makes the game feel right at home on modern displays. The art style remains faithful to the original, which is crucial. This still looks unmistakably like Plants vs. Zombies, just more clear and refined. I've found performance to be solid on PS5, with fast load times and smooth gameplay throughout. The user interface has gotten some subtle improvements, as it feels more modernized and stays intuitive while feeling less dated. It's a great example of how to remaster a game without stripping away its identity. At its core, Plants vs. Zombies Replanted plays exactly how fans remember, and that's a good thing. The tower defense mechanics are still brilliantly approachable. Collect sun, place plants strategically, and react to incoming threats across multiple lanes. The game remains easy to pick up but satisfying to execute, with plant synergies that feel rewarding even after dozens of hours. A huge quality of life improvement is the ability to speed up the game at will. At the tap of a button, you can toggle the game speed from 1 times, 1.5 times, 2 times, and 2.5 times. This makes sluggish parts of each level much more bearable. I like to start off at regular speed until I set my foundation of plants, and then I speed it up and let nature take its course. Everyone will have their own preference, and I think it's a pretty cool addition. There is some new content here as well. There are some bonus levels that were not in the original game, alongside cloudy day levels where sunlight is limited. There is also a rest in peace mode. It's a more difficult version of the adventure campaign, which includes permadeath. The new stuff added here is a great addition, and it lifts it a little bit above being just a simple remaster. Most levels don't demand deep experimentation, and it's rare to feel genuinely overwhelmed. That said, the pacing is excellent, and the constant drip feed of new plants and zombies keeps the experience engaging from start to finish. The extra modes are a huge part of why Plants vs. Zombies still feels so complete. Minigames inject variety by twisting familiar mechanics, by limiting plant choices, altering rules, or introducing gimmicks that force you to think differently. They're short, creative, and often surprisingly clever, making them perfect breaks from the main campaign. Puzzles are pretty much a bunch of different levels of both Vasebreaker and iZombie, which is you being in control of the zombies. It's pretty fun, and I actually wish there were a lot more of them, specifically iZombie. Survival offers the most challenge in the entire package. Long escalating waves test your ability to plan ahead, optimize layouts, and adapt under pressure. This is where experienced players will likely spend the most time, as it demands smarter use of resources and stronger long-term strategies. The Zen Garden is still a wonderful, low-stress place. Tending to plants, earning coins, and unlocking upgrades adds a cozy layer of progression between matches. It doesn't raise the difficulty, but it deepens the overall experience and gives the game a comforting, almost meditative side. Multiplayer is split into co-op and versus modes, each offering a different twist on the classic gameplay. In co-op, you and a friend can team up to defend the lawn together. This mode adds a fun layer of strategy since you can coordinate plant placements and combine abilities to handle tougher waves. It's definitely more difficult than adventure mode, especially the hard levels, obviously, and it's pretty fun to team up to take on hordes of zombies together. In Versus, 2 players face off against each other by either sending zombies or defending with plants. Versus adds unpredictability and a competitive edge, forcing you to adapt quickly to another human opponent. It's chaotic, fun, and surprisingly replayable, offering a new challenge even for longtime players. The music remains iconic. The music is catchy, upbeat, and instantly recognizable, perfectly matching the game's playful tone. Sound effects are crisp, making every plant placement and zombie defeat feel satisfying. The remaster preserves the original audio charm, while ensuring everything sounds clean and balanced on modern systems. As a remaster, Plants vs. Zombies Replanted offers excellent value. Between the full campaign, multiple side modes, multiplayer, and the high replayability of survival, there's a lot here. While it doesn't dramatically reinvent the experience, it delivers a polished, content-rich package that respects the original. If you've never played this before, it's a no-brainer. If you have, then maybe wait for a sale. Plants vs. Zombies Replanted proves that great design doesn't age. It just benefits from a modern touch. While the difficulty may be too forgiving for veterans, the charm, variety, and polish make this an easy recommendation. As a remaster, it successfully preserves a classic while making it feel right at home today. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more gaming reviews. Thanks for watching.